What's up, guys? Thank you for coming back to my channel. Today I am so excited to do this video. I have been waiting for this to come out. A lot of you guys know, if you follow me on Snapchat or Instagram, it is the Tarte Shape Tape Foundation. Tarte Shape Tape, they have the concealer. It's the biggest hit ever on YouTube and social media for all the beauty gurus. It's everybody's favorite concealer. The foundation has been like a hype. They said that they were gonna come out with it for like a year, and it's finally here. But yeah, they came out with two. They came out with a hydrating one and they came out with a matte one. I got both of them so that way I can do a comparison and tell you guys like what I think about it. Okay, what I think about it, if you know it's worth your money. Clearly I have no makeup on right now. I'm gonna go in with all the same things that I normally do, like primer wise and all that stuff. The only thing that's gonna change is this, so that way I know if it doesn't look right. Like, I don't want to change anything in my routine because then it might be that and not the foundation. So I'm gonna leave everything that I normally do the same, and I could give you an honest opinion and review on these. So I'm gonna apply my primer, and I'm gonna maybe I won't color correct my eyes because I don't want that to mess up. I'm just gonna prime and then I'll be right back. Okay, so I primed and everything, and I'm gonna do matte on this side and I'm gonna do hydrating on this side. So before I put it on, I want to read you guys the claims, like what they say that it does. So for the matte, it smooths over pores and imperfections with rich airbrush full coverage that dries to a flawless matte finish. Using a unique concealer-inspired wand, the formula absorbs oil and shine while leaving skin creaseless, hydrated, free of flakiness or cakiness, helping to improve skin health with every application. That was a lot. But so that's for the matte one. For the hydrating one, the claims are: it's a hypoallergenic luminous finish gel foundation featuring the same iconic buildable full coverage as Shape Tape concealer with an added boost of skin smoothing and oil-free hydration. What it does is it provides a rich, creamy, full coverage as Shape Tape concealer in a skin smoothing, weightless gel. The collagen and hyaluronic acid packed formula continuously hydrates while helping to plump skin, refine pores without creasing, caking, or fading for 12 hours. Well, we've got a lot to live up to. I haven't even opened it yet. I'm so excited. It's so pretty. Packaging. It's got the same, like, you know, the chevron design as the concealer does. This is the concealer right here. So that's the same. For the matte, it has this purple line thingy, and the applicator is the dofa applicator, the same one it's just a big dofa applicator. This is like the Clinique foundation, and then the hydrating one looks like this. It has the blue line instead of the purple and that little teardrop, and it's the same applicator. So let's get started. Like I said, I'm gonna put matte on this side and the hydrating one on this side. So we're just gonna get a couple of swipes. So for those of you that didn't watch my foundation routine video, I just primed with my LC primer, my Makeup Forever Step 1 Equalizer primer, and the Nivea Men Post Shave Balm. But if you haven't watched that video, go watch it. So I've seen a lot of people saying that they had to dip too many times into this to get like product, but I don't know. Oh, also on the website it says that the matte foundation goes on better with the brush, and then the hydrating one, they came out with a sponge. I was gonna get the brush initially, but then I was like, I hate using brushes to put on like foundation and concealer, so I was like, why the hell would I get the brush? It's like more money. I was just being extra. So I'm taking my beauty blender sponge. This is the only way that I like to put on foundation, and let's go. So it's definitely full coverage. The color is super duper good. Like, it's perfect to my skin. Might be a little yellow, but no, I don't even think it's too yellow. Because I really hate like yellow undertones for my foundations. Like, if I get a foundation and it, like, I put it on without concealer and it looks, because once you put on concealer, it takes away that, you know, you don't see that yellow undertone so much. But if I see that the undertone is like too yellow and I look crazy yellow before I put on concealer, I'll take it back and try to get a more neutral shade. I just really hate that yellowness. So I also seen a lot of people saying that they like the matte one better and not the hydrating one. And if you have dry skin like me, you could probably get away with the matte foundation. Just make sure you exfoliate and you moisturize your skin before you do this. Before you go in with the matte foundation. Any matte foundation, you could, I'm pretty sure, like, you could get away with it. Like, I mean, I get away with it all the time. So yeah. It's definitely like matte and full coverage. I'm really liking it. And I'm gonna put a little bit more right here. I have some deep pores right there. And just a little. Okay, so I'm definitely not used to matte foundations because like I said, I have dry skin, and this honestly is super matte. Like, it looks like I don't even have to set it, but I will, because I ain't trying to hug my boyfriend and get makeup on his shirt. So now I'm gonna go in with the hydrating on this side. I already know, because I've watched some reviews, that this isn't going to be as full coverage as the matte one. And you have to expect that with dewy foundations. So these two colors, this is dewy. This is like real, this is honestly like real pasty for a dewy foundation. I don't know. Let's see. The color of these, they don't have the same color range. Like, for the two, I don't know why. Like, in the place of medium, what did I get? I got a light, medium, natural, neutral. Light, medium, neutral for the matte one. And for the hydrating one, it was light, medium, beige. So this is light, medium, beige. So I'm gonna go in the same way with the beauty blender. Or Real Technique sponge. I always call it beauty blender. Okay, so the color of this undertone though is like red. It looks better on camera than this one does, but in person this one looks better than this one does. Like, color wise. Like, I really don't know why the color range is so different for both of them. Like, they should have just came out with the same color selection. I didn't get that. Like, they should have a medium natural for both formulas. Doesn't make sense to me. Okay, so this one is definitely like not as full coverage. There's like, I have two completely different undertones on my face right now. So I'm just gonna go in again with another layer to see if it's buildable-ish. Alright, so I added a second layer of the dewy finish. And you can build it up a little bit. This undertone is like, okay, so on camera You guys probably see this side looks better, like color matching wise, right? I don't even know. I'm looking at myself in the viewfinder. And this side, this is like a perfect shade for me. The matte one, it's like you can't even tell that I have foundation on, and I haven't even set my face. Like, this looks like my skin. It does look obviously drier than this side. Like, this has a more dewy glow, but this color, I wonder if I can send this back and get a different color, because I really do not like this undertone at all. This undertone is like crazy. I mean, I like the dewiness, but to me, for a foundation, that really doesn't, I mean, not that it doesn't matter, but once I go in with like if I want to make this more dewy, I could go in with my my Marc Jacobs, the gel. I have the gel, the Do You highlighter. I could do that, go in with extra highlighter, and then go in with my Tatcha finishing spray, and it'll make this dewy, and it'll just last longer since it's a matte foundation. So as of right now, I'm liking the matte side better than the dewy side. Yeah. And it's just, I don't know, I feel like it's emphasizing my smile lines and my pores. Like, I have other dewy foundations that I like better, like my Makeup Forever Ultra HD. That's my go-to. It's more full coverage. Yeah, this is starting to look a little, it's starting to settle into some lines on my forehead, the matte one. Okay, well, I'm gonna go in with my concealer. I'm gonna use the Shade Tape just for the purpose of this video. These are supposed to be a match made in heaven, so hopefully they go good together. So as of right now, like, my initial impression, neither one is like you need to go out and buy it. I mean, I like the matte one, but like I said, it's settled into some fine lines up here, and at the end of the day, I have dry skin, so matte for me is just like, you know. Girl, I feel like I look crazy. Alright, so I put on the concealer and I set my face with the Cover FX setting powder. I don't know. Yeah, I'm just gonna go in with bronzer now. I'm gonna use the same bronzer that I always use, the Makeup Forever Pro Bronzer Fusion thingy, a Bauer. And we're gonna see how this John looks. Well, if it moves or anything. I mean, it ain't moving because I put on hella setting powder.
Hey, babe.
Hi.
Sorry, I'm fucking you up. My bad.
I'm gonna contour, highlight, all that stuff. I'm gonna do it off camera. We don't need to see all that. Go watch my foundation routine video if you do want to see all that. So I'll be back. Okay, so I finished putting on my bronzer, highlight. I put on my brows, and it's looking, I don't know. This side is like, in some of my lines, is like cracking a little bit. This side looks pretty fine, like a regular dewy foundation that I would put on. The color, since I put on all that bronzer and concealer, you can't really tell. But yeah, I'm gonna do my eye makeup. I'm gonna do that in a separate video, the look that I'm gonna do, so watch out for that. And I'm gonna wear it throughout the night, and I'll let you guys know how I feel about it. So I'll be back. What's up, guys? I'm back for the check-in of the foundation. And okay, so here's what I have to say. Definitely I did notice, and I'm actually really liking the matte side. I'll have some of my lipstick on my cheek. The matte side is not showing my smile line, and I have horribly deep smile lines. Like any foundation that I wear, it looks like this one. You probably can't see it on camera, like you most likely won't, but this side, like my smile line is like all the way down here. You could see it, and it's, I mean, this is how my smile lines are usually, so I'm like okay, used to it. But this side, it's like not even there, like, and I love that, honestly. Like, that is great, fabulous. Definitely this side I could still see some beauty marks that I have. Like I have one here, and they're still showing through the foundation. So this side is definitely not full coverage, but you can expect that with a dewy foundation. This side is completely, it was really good full coverage, like totally. And applying like my bronzer, my highlight, neither of the foundations, they didn't move or anything or like act funny with the usual products that I wear on my face. So I mean, I definitely like the matte side better. The next time I wear it, I will probably use like I said, the Marc Jacobs, the Do You, or if you have the iconic ones, the drops, those highlighters, I will probably use something like that. I'll probably moisturize better, and I don't know, probably try a more moisturizing primer. But other than that, I'm really liking the way this looks. Like, it doesn't make me look dry or anything. And you know what I did notice, like usually like after I put powder, like I set my face and I go in with my bronzer, I start to get like flaky like up here, but I'll spray with my Fix Plus and it'll take it away. I didn't have that at all with either side. So I don't know if that's because I exfoliated really good today and moisturized, or if it's the foundation. But yeah, definitely the dewy one, I'm kind of like I probably won't reach for it because like I said, I have better dewy foundations that I like a whole lot more, like my Born This Way by Too Faced, oh, my Makeup Forever Ultra HD. I don't have a couple other ones, I just can't think of them right now. But I definitely, I'm gonna be trying out the matte one more. This one, a waste of $39. Don't get it. So that was my opinion on it. I do want to address the issue of the color range selection. I know that it's had so much controversy that Tarte, they only came out with like really only two dark shades, and then like the third darkest was like a light skin, but I don't consider that really like dark. Tarte is an extremely big brand. Like, they know better. They should know better. Like, in this day and age, like, how are you gonna do that? Like, there's gonna be an outcry, you're gonna get backlash, especially the formula, the foundation wasn't like, oh my god, you need this foundation, it's like a life changer. Like, it's a basic foundation that I'm pretty sure people already have foundations that they can compare this to, and they won't even need to go out and buy this. But they should have known better. And then saying that they're coming out with more darker shades, like 13 more shades, I don't even know how many it is, it's just kind of like a slap in the face to like women of color. Like, I don't have that problem. I don't know what it's like to, you know, want a foundation and the company not have my shade. They should have known better. Shame on you, Tarte. You guys got to get it together. Like, come on, get it together. We're 2018. But anyways, I hope you guys liked this video. I hope it was helpful. If you go out and buy one of these foundations, let me know. Let me know how you like it. And like always, subscribe, like, comment, and I'll see you guys next time.